So Mark Pilling at the Ryanair press conference. It's official. Michael O'Leary in the background. He's come to an air show for the first ever time. Let's see if he's going to come back. He says he's not. Who believes him? Michael, are you going to be back at an air show again anytime soon? Now that you're a confirmed air executive,
I bloody hope not.
What do you mean?
I bloody hope not.
We love having you here.
Thank you.
Boeing love having you here. Come sign some more stuff.
Yeah, but I'd rather be signing it in Seattle or New York or somewhere useful rather than a wet and windy Paris at an air show. I've got to get back out of here now by about 12:30. Apparently, otherwise the French are going to shut it down so they can play with their toys all afternoon.
What have they changed for you to make you be able to do the deal, Michael?
I mean, to be fair to Boeing, they haven't changed anything other than, I think what brought about the deal. We've been into dialogue with Boeing for about the last 4 years. I think the major change has been the change in senior management in the last 12 months, and and they put more of the sales guys in charge, and I think there's a real commitment now with Boeing both to do business and to recognise the need to compete aggressively with Airbus.
But you've alienated yourself from Airbus, haven't you? You can't go and buy stuff from them.
Honestly, I don't. Look, I haven't I don't think I've alienated myself from Airbus. I think if the problem for us with Airbus, and Airbus make great aircraft, the Neo has been a very successful product. It's been too successful. You look at the EasyJet order yesterday, and they could only get 3 aircraft in 2017. To be fair, whereas with the Boeing, I think the key thing about the Boeing order, apart from the number of firm aircraft, is that we get the first deliveries in 14 and then big chunky numbers in 15, 16 and 17. So it's easier, I think, for us at this point in time to do another Boeing deal because Boeing have the aircraft and the willingness to continue to work with us. I think it's harder for Airbus to do a deal with us because, frankly, they don't need our business. They've signed up huge numbers of aircraft with, Lion, with AirAsia, on the Neo, with Pegasus, and more yesterday with EasyJet. But frankly, whereas I would never rule out doing a deal with Airbus, if Airbus could deliver us the numbers of aircraft we need and at the right pricing, we'd do a deal.
But doesn't that mean that you've got to leave Ryanair and Mr. Leahy's got to leave Airbus for that deal to happen?
No. Look, I don't. Well, firstly, I don't see any prospect of John Leahy leaving Airbus. He's done a terrific job over the last 20 years. He's been one of the outstanding sales guys in the aircraft market. I hope there's not much prospect of me leaving Ryanair for the next couple of years because I have 4 kids under the age of 7 and I sure as hell don't want to spend any more time at home. So I think, one of the opportunities that will arise would have, if we had been allowed to acquire Aer Lingus, and we've held discussions with John Lee, we would have placed an Airbus order very quickly if we owned Aer Lingus with Airbus for Airbus, because Aer Lingus would have continued to be an Airbus operator. So things change, opportunities change, but I think it would be disingenuous to do anything other than to, I think, applaud the success of Airbus's the Neo product. It certainly put pressure on Boeing now to develop and bring forward the MAX product, and that kind of competition can only be good for airlines and for our passengers.
Thank you, young man.
Cheers.
Thank you very much.
It's a long time since I've been called a young man.